Hello, S4 students, I'm Mr. Poon. Here comes our lesson 26, which is a listening lesson. In this lesson, we are going to look at listening part A and part B1. However, in this video, we're just going to look at listening part A, the listening components. And actually, in this part, you need to have two important elements to excel in the exams. The first thing is you need to have exam skills, or listening hacks, means the tips. And the other thing is your spelling. But in this video, we're just going to look at skills, or the listening hacks, the listening tips on how to score high. Okay, so let's come to our two skills. Let's have a look at the first skills. This is the first skills. We call it paraphrase or rephrase. And actually, what does that mean? In your listening, you will hear speakers speaking a bunch of things. Sometimes they speak so fast that you can't catch the answer. Or sometimes you can get the answer, but there are difficult words in the answers. So, under these situations, you need to use paraphrase or rephrase. For example, a speaker is saying, he or she is saying A, but A is too difficult. And the speaker speaks too fast. You can't get the answer. However, the speaker will paraphrase. Okay, we try to rewrite. We try to rephrase A answer into B answer. If you still don't understand, it doesn't matter. Let's have a look at these questions from 2017 task 4, part B1. Okay, so let's have a look at the question together. Give two reasons why Lemmy thought the winter in Poland was not too uncomfortable. Actually, these questions, it used double negation. What does that mean? You can see not and un here. Okay, so both not and un, they have negative meanings. So that's why they counteract with each other. Okay, so when you look at these questions, you can just delete not and you can just delete un. That's why let's have a look at the question again. Give two reasons why Lemmy thought the winter in Poland was too comfortable. Why it was comfortable. Okay, so let's have a look at the tape script. Okay, let's have a look at what Lemmy is saying. Lemmy. Yeah, exactly. And when you are outside, so you can see the questions. Outside, that's the key word. Okay, so when you are outside, you wear thermal underwear. Okay, bingo, you get the answer. The answer is thermal underwear. Okay, what you should wear? You wear thermal underwear. So it was comfortable. It was not uncomfortable, right? Because of thermal underwear. Okay, but thermal underwear is too difficult to spell. Okay, you may just put thermal underwear here. But, too big. Sorry, the word is too big. Okay, let me choose a small size. Okay, so the answer is thermal underwear. Okay, but I know a lot of you can't spell thermal. Okay, it is a difficult word, but it doesn't matter. When you keep listening, when you don't give up, you can finally figure out the answer. And when you are outside, so outside, you wear thermal underwear. Okay, too difficult, right? It doesn't matter. You know, like that special winter underwear. Yes, you are so smart and intelligent. You know special winter underwear, can be an alternative answer. So which means thermal underwear is A. However, special winter underwear is B. And in this case, you can just take either A or B as the answer. That's why the answer is thermal underwear or special winter underwear. Okay, so you can just take either one of them. Okay, which means, okay, if you put thermal underwear, you score 1 mark. However, if you don't know how to spell, okay, thermal, then you can just put down special winter underwear. Okay, you can still score a marks. Okay, so this is what I mean by rephrase or paraphrase. Okay, so remember the first skills. Remember that when the speakers use difficult words or speak so fast, okay, that you can't get the answer A, okay, then don't give up. Don't give up. You wait for answer B. Okay, you wait for the paraphrase. You wait for the rephrase. Okay, and usually, okay, B is the paraphrase, is the rephrase. Okay, is that okay? Okay, then we go to exam skills 2. Okay, so this skill is very funny because the name is only keywords or key phrases. Okay, and what does that mean? And how? Okay, how to do it? Okay, what are the steps? Okay, what are the steps to use the skills? Now, first of all, you need to look at the questions, and you need to do one thing, which is to underline, okay, or highlight the keywords in the questions. Okay, so and then I would like to use 2015 task 4, okay, as an illustration. Let's have a look at the question. Why does she say that pop music is important for young people? Okay, now you can underline the keywords. Okay, the keyword is pop music, important for young people. Okay, they are the keywords. And the second step is you need to mentally prepare yourself. Okay, you need to mentally get prepared. You will listen these keywords: pop music, important for young people, in your listening. Okay, so you need to listen carefully. Okay, listen for these keywords. Okay, and then you can locate the answer in the listening recording. Okay, and usually when you in which task you will use the skills? Usually in task 4. Okay, in task 4 you will use the skills, and in task 4 there is one requirement: you don't need to write complete sentences. Okay, this is a loophole. This is a loophole for students. You don't have to write complete sentences. But one thing is you need to make sure your answer is sensible. Okay, or intelligible. What does that mean? Sensible, that means your answer should be logical. Okay, 合邏輯 should be logical. And the second thing is your answer should be intelligible. What does that mean? That means your answer, it should be clear. Okay, and it should be easy to understand. Okay, so this is the requirement. Do you understand? Okay, so remember these 4 steps. Once again, how to use the skill of only keywords or key phrases. First of all, you underline or highlight keywords in the questions. Then mentally prepare yourself to listen for these keywords and locate them in the listening recording. However, you don't have to write incomplete sentences. You can just write the keywords or the key phrases of the answer. But make sure your answer should be sensical, which means logical, and your answer should be intelligible, which means your answer should be clear and easy to understand. Okay, do you understand? Okay, now let's have a look at question 2015 task 4. Okay, these questions. The question is, why does she say that pop music is important for young people? Why pop music is important for young people? Why? It doesn't matter. If you don't know, of course you won't know, right? Okay, so let's have a look at the taste script together. Okay, the she, and the she is what? Okay, let me put that here. The she is Lancy. Okay, so let's have a look at what Lancy is saying. Okay, thank you. John, I have 3 points to make to convince you that music reality shows are not destroying music. Okay, then you're prepared to listen for these 3 points. Okay, so 3 points. The first is that these shows provide young people with a way to hear great pop music. Okay, so you hear the key word. Okay, the key word, pop music. Okay, but the question is, why pop music is important for young people. Okay, up to here, you can't find any young people. That's why you keep listening. Okay, this is not reading, but listening. I know. I'm sure we will all love young people. Young people to be listening to far deeper music than most pop music. Okay, but it doesn't tell, but up to here, okay, the speaker doesn't tell you the importance of pop music to young people, right? Okay, where is the important? Okay, still missing? Yeah, it doesn't matter. Then you keep listening. But if young people are listening to pop music, at least they are listening to something. It is important, okay? Form 4 students, can you see important here? It is important for young people to develop a love for music, and the best place to start is pop music. Okay, so remember the steps. Okay, up to here. Okay, this is the first appearance of pop music. Then it doesn't tell you important. It doesn't tell you young people. Then you keep listening. I know, I'm sure we will all love young people. Okay, so you listen young people, you find young people here, right? But where is important still missing? It doesn't matter, you keep listening. Okay, then up here you can hear it is important for young people to develop a love for music. Okay, so why pop music is important to young people? Because it can help them develop a love for music. Okay, or you can just use the exact phrase to develop a love for music. Okay, so that's the answer, to develop a love for music. To develop a love for music. Okay, it is a complete sentence. No, it's not complete. Okay, why? Because the subject is missing. Okay, where is the subject? The subject is missing. But we all know the subject should be pop music, because pop music helps young people develop a love for music. Okay, do you understand? As for students, okay, so I hope you understand. Okay, I'm speaking a bit fast today, okay, because I would like to train your listening speed. However, remember that, okay, today we learned 2 important skills. Okay, which are what are they? Okay, the first skills is paraphrase or rephrase. Okay, sometimes A is difficult, then you take B as the answer. Okay, like this question, like the question from 2017 task 4. Okay, you can put down either thermal underwear if you know how to spell thermal. Okay, however, if you don't know how to spell, then you can use special winter underwear. Okay, it can be an alternative answer. Then you go to the second skill, which is only the keywords or key phrases. Okay, so when you listen to the keywords pop music, you listen to the keywords young people, and you listen to keyword important. Okay, then finally it comes the answer to develop a love for music. Okay, so as for students, I hope you love my lesson. Okay, if you have any questions, okay, don't hesitate to ask your English teachers. Okay, we are more than willing to offer you our help. Okay, see you. Bye bye.